Thank you, Matthew, and thank you to HSBC and the British Library for giving me the opportunity to tell you a little bit about myself and our business, Maid. Maid is an international brand, but I'm going to tell you my story today. We're a domestic cleaning franchise and clean 4,000 homes per week. And last year we achieved a turnover of £10 million. And this year we're celebrating our 25th anniversary. We have 70 franchise owners in the UK, and we have over 380 Maid cars, and hopefully some of you have seen them around. We have over 800 staff cleaning nationally. Some years ago, I was introduced by a mutual friend to a gentleman. I was single at the time. The mutual friend thought we would get on very well, and from our first date at Royal Ascot, we got on very well until he died in the year 2000. His name was Malcolm Tall, and he had an assortment of businesses, one of which was Maid. Malcolm had purchased a master licence from the founding Canadian company in 1984, and a master licence is when you have the licensing rights for the whole country or region. Initially, Maid was being run as a part-time business with a few friends in various parts of the country operating as Maid franchise owners. When I took over the business, I had no experience of running a franchise company, how it worked, or where to start. I had run an assortment of small businesses locally, but I decided to take on Maid because it gave me the opportunity to build a brand, a national brand. From day one, I never had any doubt that Maid would become a major player in the new emerging domestic cleaning sector. It was an enormous challenge, but I loved the business. These are the few of the challenges I faced when I started the business. Having to find out how to build brand awareness with a slight shortage of cash, where to recruit franchise owners, the most effective way to get customers, how to segment the country into defined Maid territories, as well as developing a training programme, establishing proper business support systems, even down to sourcing new Maid uniforms for our staff, because the Canadian uniform looked rather old-fashioned and none of our staff would wear it. So to recruit franchise owners, we went to our first show at the Rainbow Rooms in Derry and Toms, and anybody that's been in franchising for many years will remember those shows. They were very different than the shows of today. They were full of entrepreneurs with all wonderful ideas, trying to get their businesses off the ground via franchising, whereas the shows today are full of well-established franchise businesses. I was convinced we were going to recruit at least 10 franchise owners. I had forgotten one most important thing, the British public. As I approached people to talk about Maid cleaning, the response I was received was cleaning. I would not be seen dead running a cleaning company. And for a number of years, we had to overcome the general public's perception of cleaning. As many franchisors have found out, the biggest thing that hampers the growth of many franchise companies are the right people to run the business. We were lucky because we had lots of help from Maid Canada, who gave us guidance and support, and some days motivations when times were hard. They also had the experience of setting up a business in Canada that they could share. This was a great help with setting up and running our pilot scheme in the early days. We also thought it was important to join the British Franchise Association, who is the voluntary self-regulatory governing body for franchising. And it was a great relief to be able to share experiences with other franchisors and to find out they had the same challenges as I had. Franchising was definitely the right model for the business. It allows us to provide a local service under a national umbrella and gave us the ability to grow with a low capital outlay. Because of the experience we've now gained over many years, new franchise owners who join Maid now grow their businesses very fast, and that is one of the advantages of joining a proven system. We consider our new franchise owners are on training for up to 2 years, There are so many skills a person starting their own business needs. So a week's training course is just the tip of the iceberg. Every franchise owner in Maid has their own business advisor that they can call or email at any time for advice and support. We have yearly conventions, regional meetings. Communication is absolutely vital because it can be very, very lonely running your own business. As a franchisor, we have never missed an opportunity to show the brand, and at local level, franchise owners receive support to take part in local shows or sponsor local football teams and other activities. The Maid cars are our rolling billboard, and we distribute door-to-door over 10 million flyers last year. We also undertake cross-promotion with major brands such as Tesco, Dettol, Astral Face Cream, Morrison's and many, many more. We are always in uniform, and recently a group of us took an international flight and the crew asked us if we'd come to clean the aircraft. That recognition of the brand made us smile all the way to Heathrow. After all the years I've been in franchising, the greatest thrill is seeing a new franchisee, with our help, build successful businesses and earn money, more money than they'd ever thought they were capable of earning. We have some franchise owners who've been in our network for over 20 years, and the relationships we develop with franchise owners is like a large family, and I think that is why we are very successful. Franchising is not for everyone, but if you want to run your own business, have full training, ongoing support, knowing with hard work and determination you can build a successful business, you might be what a franchisor is looking for. We do not sell franchises, we award them. For the relationship fit to work, the person coming into the business must know what is fully expected of them and the level of support the franchisor is going to provide. So honesty is always the best practice. After 25 years, we know our business system works. We also do market research into an area to make sure it's financially viable before we set up a franchise outlet. I have met many people who have a great idea and want to go down the franchising route. And actually, they come to me at exhibitions and say, this is what they want to do, and it's a wonderful idea. And I say, how much money have you got? And they say, well, don't they give me money, meaning the franchisees? Well, it's not quite like that. Firstly, I always think it takes a lot more money than you think to set up a franchise company. The franchise agreement is the concrete base of your business, and you must ensure it's written to protect your business by a lawyer that totally understands franchising. Managing a franchise network is a highly skilled business. Franchise owners are not managers and are independent business people and need to be treated as such, with persuasive techniques to build good working relationships. We make our income from payment of franchise royalties or management fees. This can always be a difficult area, as I've always thought that money can bring the end to a beautiful relationship. So right from when I started in Maid, any supplies purchased from us, like uniforms, stationeries, were paid at the time of ordering, and the royalty is taken by direct debit weekly from a report submitted by our franchise owners. This keeps our cash flow rolling, and the amounts are manageable for franchise owners to pay. This ensures the wonderful relationship between franchisor and franchisee continues for many years to the financial benefit of both partners. We are a cash business. The customers pay us at the time we clean. This control on cash flow helped us through the last recession, and it should help us through the economic downturn we're experiencing at present. I believe that this, along with the following points, will see a business prosper even in tough times. Customer care is vital. Communicating with customers to build customer loyalty and to make sure they're happy with the service or product is now an essential part of any business operation. Customers are expensive to keep, so keeping a log of where you see those customers, where the customers are seeing you, is so important, so you can ensure you advertise where your customers are looking for your service or product. You have to advertise. Sometimes businesses in recession stop advertising, but you must be able to replace customers you lose, or your business will just keep shrinking and shrinking. This might mean investing an extra 3% in advertising off your profit line, but if that's what it takes, you have to do it. Keep accounts receivable or money owed as low as possible, and depending on the size of the invoice, request stage payments or deposits up front. This is the time in any business to keep tight control of money. You see, I'm a Capricorn. I like to keep all my money and know where it all is, rather different from the gentleman. You need to report your sales figures weekly so you can monitor how much money you're taking out. And every month, management accounts just can be 2 columns, money in and out. In other words, stay on top of your finances. And last but not least, your bank manager must be your best friend. Thank you.